Cats aren't always the easiest creatures to read. Their signs of affection can often be subtle, so much so that they're easy to miss. It is part of the reason many people make cats out to be mysterious creatures. But ask any cat lover, it's pretty easy to make friends with a cat. You just have to know the best way to go about it. Today, we'll check out 10 scientific ways to get a cat to like you. Number 10. Respect the cat's boundaries. Cats are such adorable creatures, so it's natural for you to want to spoil them with attention and cuddles at all times. However, this is not a great idea while you're still a stranger to the cat. Your territory and its inhabitants may intimidate her with foreign scents, sounds, and sights. The cat should be allowed to explore and adapt to the new surroundings without intervention. Granted a safe place that is equipped with all the essentials such as food, water, litter box, a place to sleep, etc. If the cat runs away from you and hides, step aside. Let it know that you mean no harm and that you'll not get close if it causes them discomfort. There are plenty of signs that a cat doesn't like your actions. These can range from the overt, such as hissing and biting, to the more subtle, flattening their ears, looking at your hand, or twitching their tails. When you get one of those signals, it's time to back off. Many of the owners don't retreat when they should, partially because they enjoy the experience of petting their cat so much that they fail to recognize that Kitty isn't enjoying it too. You can't force a feline to like being handled. This is especially true of feral cats. But when they learn that you'll respect their terms, the more likely they will be to trust you and come back for more attention when they're ready. Number 9. Establish subtle communication. Do not immediately scoop up a cat who doesn't know you. Holding it close or roughing it up playfully may scare or offend it. The key is to take it slow so that the animal can get used to you and gain the surety of your good motives. You may gently extend your hand towards it and let it choose to make physical contact or not. People might tell you that talking to a cat is ridiculous, but I assure you that it is not the case. Talking to your cat in a soft and calm tone will provide it with positive vibes and alleviate its anxiety. Cats communicate mostly through body language and scent. Most friendly felines greet each other with a nose-to-nose sniff. Yes, they boop each other hello. If you want to increase your bonding with your kitty, try greeting them the way they would greet other felines. Mimic this boop behavior by offering up a non-threatening fingertip to their nose level. Don't shove your finger in their nose. Instead, gently offer up your hand. Many cats will walk up to sniff your finger, and chances are they'll give it a rub with their cheek. Success! That's basically a kitty handshake. Number 8. Start with slight physical contact. Even though giving space to your cat is necessary, do not outright isolate it. Address them from time to time to show them that you care. Once the cat stops hiding all the time, you may try getting closer. Do study its body language while you approach. If the cat hisses or its hair stands up, back off. If the cat cowers and hides its tail between the legs, just be gentle. You may slowly caress it on the head and ears, but not too long. If the cat does not show any signs of hostility or fear, you should sit beside it and gently stroke its fur. You may initiate physical contact by booping it on the nose or scratching below the chin. Refrain from touching the tail and underside belly. Most cat owners can attest that cats are sensitive to touch, and like people, cats have spots where they prefer not to be touched. A small study conducted in 2002 actually showed that cats displayed positive responses such as purring, blinking, and kneading their paws when they were pet in certain areas. The places that cats tend to enjoy being petted are those where their scent glands are concentrated. Ever wonder why your cat rubs on you or their favorite cat bed? When a cat does this, they are leaving their scent behind and letting everyone know, "This is mine." Spreading its scent makes a cat happy and content because it makes his environment smell familiar and feel safe. Number 7. Assess the cat's mood before you approach. Understanding the cat's mood before you decide to touch it or engage it in any activity is important. If the cat's eyes are wide open and dilated, it may pounce. If the tail is twitching rapidly, it is nervous and agitated. If the eyes are half closed and the pupils look like slits, it is safe to touch them. When the tail is up and moving slightly, it indicates a happy and friendly mood. Number 6. Never force them to do anything. A cat is its own boss. It will never accept you as a master, but maybe an equal if you're lucky. If your cat resists something, acknowledge it as a definite no and leave it alone. The only exception is when it has to visit the vet or absolutely needs a bath. If you force a cat to submit to your will, you shall expose yourself to its wrath. Number 5. Bring out the cat toys. Playtime is essential for cats, as it provides bonding time and physical exercise. If your cat is still young, it will eagerly advance towards one or more of the toys. Most cats enjoy playing with a feather toy and chasing the dot from a laser pointer. A cat tree equipped with a scratching post, tunnels, hiding places, and elevated surfaces is great for encouraging recreation. Number 4. Lure them in with irresistible treats. Feeding your cat tasty snacks is one of the easiest tactics to win their favor. Some cats may demonstrate extraordinary self-control, but they eventually give in. When a cat gets the impression that spending time with you will earn it their favorite treat, it will be more willing to open up to you. Don't overfeed your cat. Many think that food equals love, and that withholding food might make your kitty hate you. But a 2016 study of obese felines from Cornell University showed the opposite is true, at least for a period of time. About a month after 58 overweight kitties were placed on a diet, 3/4 of their owners reported that their dieting felines were more affectionate, purred more often, and were more likely to sit on their owner's lap. This adorable behavior came with some not-so-cute side effects. The cats also begged and meowed more, but by week 8, both the good and the bad behaviors had abated for about half the animals. Regardless of whether a diet makes your pet cuddlier, keeping your pet on the slender side is a great way to help them stay healthy and ward off problems like diabetes, joint pain, and uncleanliness. Overweight animals have difficulty grooming themselves. And do you really want them sitting on your lap if they can't keep their butt clean? Number 3, give them time to trust you. No matter what you do, a cat will not grow fond of you overnight. Some cats need a few days, and some may prefer a few weeks. If you do anything to betray their trust or displease them, befriending them will become more difficult. A recent study on what really attracts cats suggests that cats preferred human interaction over food. However, upon looking closer at the data, the study suggests that what really attracts cats to humans was the presence of an interactive toy. The most preferred toys were a wand toy with feathers, strings, or other prey-like attachments that evoke predatory behavior. For example, this extended wand toy features feathers that, when moved back and forth, imitate the realistic flight of a bird. Ideally, you'll want to find a toy that is fun for both you and your cat. Number 2, observe and accommodate them. If you take out the time to understand your cat, they shall return the favor. If you keep an eye on your cat and fulfill all its unspoken needs, it will certainly be grateful to you. For example, open doors for it to pass. Top up the water bowl, keep the litter clean, and get rid of unwanted disturbance. Overall, use your common sense. Be a diligent and objective observer of how they respond to your actions. Feline body language can be subtle, Something as small as an eye blink can indicate contentment, while ear twitches might signal irritation. But as you learn their cues, you'll find yourself much more in tune with how they're feeling. And if you adjust your behaviors accordingly, you'll find soon enough that you've earned a cat's trust. Number 1, don't be loud and clingy. Cats despise shrill sounds because their ears are quite sensitive and their hearing power is much greater than ours. Talking or addressing them in a high-pitched voice is likely to alarm or frighten them. Moreover, cats prefer to be the attention seekers in the house, so they do not appreciate clingy humans who demand their concentration. Do let us know in the comments which cat breed you like to have in your home. Please subscribe to the All Cats. Thanks for watching.